Target profile. A fresh Ubuntu droplet spun up on a mainstream cloud provider. Timestamp 0300 hours. The objective? Host a crypto trading bot, deploy a private network, and maybe test out a newly released open source AI agent framework. The operator logs in as root. The password is weak. There is no firewall configured. They install Docker, pull down the repository, initialize the agent, and walk away. By sunrise, the architecture has been compromised, but not by a human. Welcome to the Subtext Project. Right now, the tech world is obsessed with autonomous AI agent frameworks. If you look at open source projects like OpenClaw or Noose Research's Hermes Agent, you can easily see why. They are incredible tools. You can deploy them on a cheap virtual private server, and they act as persistent, self-improving digital assistants. They can manage your calendar, automate your web research, triage your inbox, and even write and execute code on your behalf while you sleep. They are designed to operate around the clock, chaining complex tasks together without needing you to hold their hand. But that exact same architecture, the ability to plan, adapt, and execute autonomously, is a double-edged sword. Across the globe, an autonomous swarm is operating. This isn't a traditional brute force script or a sleepy botnet. This is an agentic AI, a rented architecture from a crime-as-a-service darknet market. It consists of a primary orchestrator and highly specialized subagents. They do not sleep. They operate at machine speed. They are systematically scanning the IPv4 space for exposed secure shell protocols on port 22. They find the target server in minutes. Phase 1. A password spray utilizing the top 10,000 common credentials. Root access is granted instantly. But this is where the methodology changes. The agent doesn't just drop a cryptocurrency miner and go dormant. It performs active reconnaissance. It identifies the fresh AI framework. It duplicates the configurations, exfiltrates the API keys, and probes for connected wallets, all autonomously, all while the operator is offline. This is the reality of our current threat landscape. Agentic AI systems can now plan, adapt, utilize tools, and chain complex attacks without human intervention. A single operator can point a swarm at thousands of exposed IPs and simply wait for the telemetry to return. Low-skill threat actors are weaponizing this to scale their operations exponentially. Meanwhile, defenders are still making legacy mistakes. When you deploy a fresh virtual private server, you must operate under the assumption that it is already under attack. Because the moment that IP address goes live, the swarm is knocking. Here is the standard operating procedure for hardening that infrastructure. Step 1. The firewall. A default deny rule forces automated agents to burn resources, often making them pivot to softer targets. Execute the following commands before exposing the server to the public internet. Step 2. Automated defense. Fail to ban acts as your automated bouncer, monitoring your authentication logs in real time. Too many failed SSH attempts from a single IP address? It issues an automatic ban. Execute sudo apt install fail2ban to get it running. In our scenario, the operator did none of this. The swarm brute forced the entry, escalated privileges, and began pivoting through the network. By the time the operator realized their wallet was drained and read the ransom note, the agents had already exfiltrated their AI model weights and repurposed their fresh droplet into a new scanning node. One unsecured box became a forward operating base for a localized botnet. These swarms are cheap, highly available, and relentless. The barrier to entry is just a credit card and bad intentions. If you are running any public-facing infrastructure, here is your required checklist. Disable root login immediately. Utilize SSH keys exclusively and never rely on passwords. Move your SSH port off the default 22 or place it strictly behind a jump host. Enable your firewall configurations. Install and tune fail to ban. Automate your security patching and actually audit your logs. The swarm is scanning right now. After this episode, go check your architecture. Thanks for listening. If you have enjoyed this episode, please consider subscribing to the channel to support the show. Welcome to the Subtext Project.